Okay. I want to improve the armband for my Duel Blade. Because when I was playing with my friend, right? We had a couple issues with it. There weren't very many, right? This part here, the actual play zones worked perfectly. That's because I spent forever designing them and getting them just right. So that's... Why is this one lower down? Weird. Anyways, but there are some issues that I want to solve, and I want to add in a feature. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all of these. Arm 2 from scratch, that's what it's called. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, so here are the problems, right? This part where you can put the cards worked kind of okay. It was a little tight. Like this is a clip for you to be able to put your hand in. The cards in your hand go here when you're not holding them. And that worked kind of okay, except that if there was a card in... See, like, for example, this is the play zone 4, really? 3. Huh, weird. There was a card. If there was a card in this one, right? This would be the one that's actually stuck in its spot, right? And if there was a card there, right, it would be in the way of a card here, of a card in here, right? So where these cards go is kind of inconvenient. Let me just show that. See? So what needs to happen is these need to go... So what needs to happen is the hand cards, the hard cards in your hand need to go down. They need to go under the play zones. And I don't know if they should go under this way or if they should go under this way. I think that if they go under this way, that makes more sense. And I think that'll also give me a little bit more to work with when it comes to the feature I want to add. I gave some thought about how I want to do this. I want to add a life point counter. Right? That's the only feature that the actual toys that you can buy from, was it Konami? Or did some other company make it? I think Konami made them. But the actual toys that you can buy, the official toys, right, have built-in life point counters. So I need to add a life point counter. And I need to add 2 life point counters, obviously, because this is a 2-player system. Took a swig of orange juice just then. So I need... So basically, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and project everything I can here. Should I be doing this that way? I don't know if I should be doing it this way. I'm not going to do it this way. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my arm 2 from scratch and my segment 5. Okay. I'm going to make this new one from scratch as well. That's what I'm going to do. So to deal with the tightness of it, right, of the cards in the hand, my simple idea is to not use all of this length here, right? And that'll do two things, because it'll do two things. It'll make it less stiff and easier to use, and it'll free up some space for me to add in the what's it called? The light point counter. So I'm gonna get, was it segment 5 for detachable arm tube? Okay. Start a sketch here. Project it. And then all I gotta do is I want to start adding parameters to this, but this was made before I knew how the parameters, how to do parameters. In fact, I don't think I even knew parameters existed in this program. Did I finish the sketch? Why did I finish the sketch? Okay. Okay. Let me see the, oh, I didn't name a single one of these. Let me get home. Okay, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 26. I just need to measure that. Okay, 0.2, got it. So, I'll add a parameter. What in the world? Oh, it's because this was open when my cat stepped on the computer's power button. My computer has a power button on the top of it, and so when my cats do all their climbing around and junk, they oftentimes step on the power button and turn it off while I'm doing things. And I wasn't doing anything in this file when that happened, but it was open, so this program decided it needed to be recovered, and apparently part of the process of doing that is creating a bunch of parameters, which is pretty interesting. I just wish I knew what any of them were in reference to. Look, this one, 65 divided by 2 times 1 plus 2 plus 0.25. That's funny. Anyways. Add not materials. Add a parameter, name it I believe everything had a tolerance of 0.2 on this one. Okay. And then if I go back into this sketch, I just give it tolerance. I'm curious. Can I rename this to, like, say, close tolerance? And then go back into Sketch and see. It says f of x. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, I need to see real quick. It was in Sketch 1. Okay. Okay, so the sliding tolerance is 0.25. Got it. So I'm going to change the parameter and name it static tolerance. And then I'm going to add a new parameter and name it sliding tolerance and make that 0.25. Okay. Now back into the sketch. Put this on this. Hang on. Okay, so it's up to that one. Okay. Put this here and this here. Okay. No, don't finish the sketch yet. We're going to add another parameter, make that thin walls, I believe I should call it. And then make it 1.2. Okay. And then I need, was it sketch 20? Where was it? 29. Okay. I need the size of that. Because this needs to be the same size. So... Oh, did I just move a thing? Okay, hang on. Looks like I just projected something. Here it is. Okay. And this is 75 by 65. Got it. So... Before I forget that, arm diameter major? No, hang on. Arm major diameter 75. Arm minor diameter 65. Okay. And, oh, I see what I did. I measured. Okay. Now, how did I do that? Oh, dang, I put that. Oh, I see what I did. This was... Okay, how did I do this? So I took And I put the inside. Okay, I see how I did that. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I need to know how I did it so that I can redo it. So, where is it? Go ahead and create an ellipse. Okay. And then I need to offset this one by the thin walls. So what I had done was I had constrained this to this, like that. And I have made it bigger than 1.2 here. I'm going to make it 1.2 because it'll give me just a little bit more space to work with. Oh, you know what? That's right. I need... hang on. Rename this to redone arm tube. Okay. I need real quick to see five, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. What if I make this like 6 or 7 even? Seven might be pushing it. If I pattern... Okay. Can I pattern this? Oh yeah, okay. I need 5. Oh, I won't. It won't, okay. Okay, this one needs to be 7 as well. Oh, it is. They look different sizes. I need to, oh no, wait, hang on. I don't need to pattern just this. Hang on. So the idea I have for the life point counter is it'll be a thin band. Hang on just a second. Okay. The idea I had for the life point counter was it would be essentially a thin band wrapped around the inside of the arm tube, right? And there would be like a tab on the bottom that you could grip on, right? So you could slide it in and out. And there would be like a window showing the numbers, right? And so I need to see, okay, dimension, if that's going to be, oh, this has to be centered. And then if that's going to be 7 tall, and the whitest one, which looks like it's 2, is going to be, I'll just eyeball it here, about 8. So if I make this 10, what? No. That's not what I wanted at all. Alright. And then I put this here. I put the other end. What in the world? Okay. Put the other end here. And this end here. Now it's centered. And then center it this way again. This way. Alright, now I need 5 of these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10? What is this? 10? And from here to here? 12 and a half. Oh, minus, okay, actually, that was pretty much perfect. If I measure from here to here, 21, okay, that's actually just enough, I think, depending on how it works. It doesn't have to be 10 either, because this could be 6, and then this could be 8, and then that spacing there could be 10. And then if I really quickly get myself the dimensions of a card, and I put them middling here, that'll be enough to hold the card. Yeah. Weird that the text box isn't getting smaller. Oh, it's because the text box. Huh, interesting. Anyways, that's pretty good though. That's pretty good. It means it'll work. Except that, oh wait, hang on. I forgot to constrain this. Okay, now I can test it. So now this would go about here, and that would work. And if I make this, and I think 6 will work for a pretty good sized. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then what is the distance here? What if I made that 95? About the size of a card. I'm trying to plan this out, right? if that was 95 and it was wrapped around here, I can't quite measure the arc length of this, can I? What is the formula for the circumference of an ellipse? Hang on. It is 2 pi times the square root a squared plus b squared over 2. Okay, it's Pythagorean theorem on the and this is 2 pi times the square root of what? No, I don't want to ask this. No, I don't. Stop responding. I don't want being chat. Okay. I didn't think math is fun. First measure your ellipse. So the two radii AB, 2 pi circumference over a squared plus b squared over 2. At 5% of the true value, so long as A is not more than 3 times longer than B. In other words, the ellipse is not too squashed. Wait, these are approximations? The perfect formula is the integral, no, is 4a times the integral from 0 to pi over 2 of the square root of 1 minus e squared times the sine squared of theta d theta. Is this in polar coordinates? Yeah, it's in polar coordinates. It's probably in polar coordinates. I really don't feel like taking an integral, so I'll just use the approximation of a squared minus b squared or over 2 square root that times 2 pi. I've got 75 squared, 5,625 minus 65 squared is 1,400. Take the square root of that, 37. What? Oh, and then multiply by 2 pi. Times 2 times 3.14. I think pi was in there, yeah. Pi is 235. Okay. Divide by 2 and it's like 100 something. So yeah, this will fit around this without getting like too far off of my arm. That's what I not wanted to know. That's all I needed to know. Now go back to redone arm tube, and I need to insert a wall thickness plus 0.6 for now. Call that LP. You know what I just realized? I should call it sleeve. I should call it a sleeve starting now. LP tube. LP for life points. LP tube thickness. call that 0.6 for now. And change the, where's the other one? Okay. Offset this one, no. Offset this by thin walls plus LP thickness. So now that's 1.8. That's 1.2. Okay, so if I want that to be bigger, it can get bigger. And now I have to... And now I have to offset it a third time by the thin walls plus the life point tube thickness plus the thin walls again. Very thin walls. Okay. Okay. Thin walls plus LP tube thickness plus very thin. Does that say very thin walls? That says very thin walls. Anyways, and I need this to go like that. Why isn't that one connected? Hang on, can I make this concentric with this one? So now if I move it, this is stupid. Why didn't it get the dimensions? Why didn't it get the freaking dimensions? That's stupid. This program is stupid. There. Okay. How thick is that? Because I remember worrying about how tall the play zones would be. $30. And I do remember it being pretty darn slim. $30 is not bad. How tall is it right now in real life? I mean, about the same. About the same. So it's not really... I didn't really change it. I didn't really add anything to the... Are these... Oh, these aren't even all the way in. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Anyways, so this is the basis for this, right? I'm gonna need to make a another parameter. Sleeve angle. Sleeve. Open sleeve angle. Make it 90 for now. Rename the arm tube stuff. Oh, never mind. That's arm major. Okay. Rename this to redone sleeve. Okay. Okay, so because of how this works, I'm trying to plan out how I'm going to do this. I should be able to can I make nope. What is curvature? Constraints two or more objects to create a smooth, continuous curvature between them. Midpoint. Oh, that's actually a constraint I should start using. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I need to change its unit to I need to get rid of it. Okay. Open sleeve angle. Okay. Open sleeve angle divided by 2. Minus 2. And open sleeve angle divided by 2. And then these just go all the way. Oh boy. Jeez. One point. Why does this one not get any dimensions? That's what I wanted to do. Offset this by the thin walls plus the very thin walls plus the life point tube thickness. And I don't see a single number. I'll just do that. And then I can probably make them concentric. Now if I move this up and down, this program is like a freaking teenager. Every time when you try to give them instructions and they're just trying to be an asshole. Okay. What did that do? If I put a line that is 35.1 and I constrain it to be coincident with this, where's my 35.1 line? Is it this? Yes. Now, failed to solve because reasons. Well, how about if I make it linear? There you go. There you go. Is there any way you can change the freaking shape of this thing anymore? No? Good. Look, you're all black now. Good. Anyways, I think I want to change that angle to like 110. How about 135? That looks good. Okay. Now I have enough. No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay. There. Okay. Now I have enough. After I change this angle. There. Now I have enough to make a new freaking thing. Okay, so now that I have enough to make a new freaking thing, let me try and make the new freaking thing. Yeah, I need that to be smooth. And then I need this side. No, I need them both for now. Put this all the way over here. New body. Okay. There we go. My new freaking thing. Okay. Now. Here is the idea for the sleeve, at least. Rename this to redone sleeve. Alright. I can get rid of the other bodies now. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. I need the, this one. Because I need to start a sketch. Whoops. I need to start a sketch here. And I need to project this. There's an easy way to do this. This minus static tolerance minus static tolerance. Okay. Then I bring this back. And I think I have an idea. It's going to be funny. It's going to be funny. Put this all the way to here. But wait, hang on. Bring back the this. Split this using these planes. Okay. Now I take away this and this. Now I select this, this, and this, and I combine them back together. It didn't work, but only because I selected the wrong thing on this side. Okay. There. There. Yeah, no, nothing would fit inside that. I feel like that's very bad practice because it'll leave... It made a bunch of unnecessary bodies. Anyways. Bring back the redone sleeve sketch. Extrude. Let's see. Yeah, this way for some distance. Parameters, add a parameter. I'm gonna do LP depth, and it'll be 5 times LP width. No, hang on, I gotta make LP width first. Nah, I'll just go LP depth. And I'll make it, what, like 50? This 60? And then change this to negative LP depth. Alright. So the idea here, right? The idea here is that hang on. Let me do it on the other side real quick. Okay, so the idea here is that the little sliding sheets of numbers will go into here, into this tube here, and be in there, basically. And then and it'll be bent, right? It'll be able to be bent because it'll be so thin that you can bend it. And it'll be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 all the way around. And there'd be a window here, right? There'd be a window here to show what the number is, and say you start off with 8,000 life points, and so you set up the game, you bring out the fourth one to 8, right? Say you lose 200 life points, now you're at 7,800. You push up the fourth one, and then you pull out the third one to 8, right? And it would say 7,800 life points, right? But anyways, this is just a simplified concept right now because I'm going to start a sketch here. Because I'm not done. I need to I need to figure out some stuff, before I can print out a test. Let's see. So if I need a spline now. So I can take advantage of the shape of this in a way that I couldn't before, so I will. I'm going to go ahead. No, I don't want that there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and then I'm going to have to also put an arc here. Oh, hey, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Huh. Anyways. This needs to be... put a line somewhere on this. Will it snap anywhere? No. Okay. Let me draw, let me quickly do something. If this is 95, and I wanted this to go up to here per se, right? And I wanted it to be something like to here per se, and I wanted it to be something like that angle. Ooh, you know what? That's better. That's better, and I'll tell you why. It's because if I put this, so before, right, what I had done was I had made essentially what did I do differently? Aha. That's what I did differently. Okay. So before, what I had done was instead of having this part, right? I had this part connecting from here to here. And the reason I did that was because I didn't know how much flex was good enough, right? I didn't know if I didn't know if this would be able to flex enough to be able to hold on to my segment here, my segment 5. So by getting rid of this beam and connecting it like this, right? What I did was I allowed it to flex a lot more, but I don't like how much it can flex. The reason I don't like how much it can flex is because the reason I don't like how much it can flex is because the Duel Blade keeps falling off of the sleeve. So I want it to flex less. So this is actually good because what this will do, right, is it actually will allow me to put, it actually will allow me to put this shape here on it. I could put the hand in here. It's gonna be 0.4. Okay. And then if I just move this until that, and then from here to here should be about 2. You can only have about 7 cards in your hand, so 2 is good. Move that about... Should I move it? Yeah, okay. Move it to about there. Move that to about there. Offset it. I believe it was 1.6, right? But here's the thing, right? I can put that all the way here, right? Now, I don't want that all the way there, right? But I can put it all the way there without interfering with the life point counter, which means, right, that I can make this any size I want. I can make it just 65. I can make it 40. I can make it 15. That's great. That's great. It's any size I want. And I don't have to worry about it interfering with the life point counter. Now, I just realized something. The way I have the life point counter designed is going to interfere with the strap holes. God, this is becoming a very complicated thing. And also, is it 1.6 or was it 1.2? It might have been 1.2. Okay, sketch 1 has that geometry. Sketch 1 does not have that geometry. Sketch 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sketch 11 has that geometry. And it's not telling me. Okay. I'm just going to draw a line from here to here, and it's minimizing out at 1.6. Okay. So yeah, it was 1.6. Oh wait, hang on. I can measure this too. Yeah, 1.6. Okay. So add parameter. Thick walls. 1.6. Okay. So if I go back into the sketch here, but also I can put that in the middle, and I can also put the life point counters in the middle. And what's great about being able to put the life point counters in the middle, but what's great about centering them, right, is it removes the handedness of it, right? So something that was really cool was I had kind of accidentally made it both left and right-handed, right? Because you could wear it on your left arm, right? Or you could wear it on your right arm. So that was something really cool that I had done. So now I can remove the handedness from it. But now I gotta figure out how I want to do the strap holes. Because I want to do one strap in the middle. Everything has to be centered. The reason I want to do one strap in the middle is when I was working on my where is it? No, that's not it. That's the wrong one. When I was working on my where is it? Here it is. This is my 2-player dealer, right? This has one strap in its middle, and I had borrowed a strap from the Duel Blade sleeve, right? And I noticed that with one strap in the Duel Blade sleeve, it was actually quite stable. So it only needs one strap. So how am I going to do this? I don't know. Because there's not enough room for it to go through like that. Let's see. Let me see something. Let me take I've got my sleeve right now. It fits so well on my arm. Okay, so I need to rethink that first sketch then. I have the first layer, right? I'm going to draw, I have my first layer. Then I have my strap. Then I have my second layer. And then I have the life points. Then I have the third layer. And this has to be very thin. This has a minimum of 2. This is maybe 1. And this has to be very thin. And the total there is 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, hang on. If this was 1.2, then this would be 6.6. But if I make this 0.8 and this 0.8, then I've got 5.8. So I think I want the strap and the life points to be separated by enough that they won't press into each other. So what if I made this 1.8? 0.8 is the very, very, very minimum size anything can be. That would be 6.6, 5.8. Okay, that would be 5.8. Okay. I also have to test and make sure that this can flex properly to let the whatchamacall into it. Another thing I could do, which might actually work, which might work really well actually, is instead of adding a whole new layer for the straps, for the strap, I want that to be thick. Sweep this, this, distance like 2. Distance like that much, right? Trying to think, how would this work the best? Because it comes off my arm a little bit at that point, at this point here, right? So if in the middle I had, hang on, I'm so I have enough room to work with, probably, maybe. Okay, I think I have enough. I think I have enough planned out to understand what I want then. Do I have a midpoint plane on this? Yeah, okay. Change this one to be here and make it symmetric and make it the total. And the same thing on this one. Okay. Oh, I cannot center the life point counters. The reason I can't center them is because they would interfere with each other. They do have to be on opposite sides. A little bit lame. But like, I doubt that a left-handed, oh, they will interfere greatly with each other because they're, unless I'm working with this much distance here at least. Okay. Let me try something. Let me go back to this one. Okay. If I have my 95 here and I was to roll it around, it would filter selection to edges, bodies, components. Show snap points. Because if I was to maybe, instead of having the life point counter bands go all the way through, if I had them stop in the middle, then they wouldn't interfere and I could remove the handedness from them. However, I don't think I want to do that anyways. I don't think I want to do that anyways. Okay. So, what do I have here? I have something. I'm going to rename this front to back mid plane. Because that's what this is. Okay. Get rid of this body here, the play zone. What do I need to do? I need to test. I need to see what I need to test in order to continue on with this. I need to test whether this will allow the segment 5 to snap into it. I need to test whether this will be able to hold cards, and I also need to make it smaller. And I need to test whether this will be able to get my whatchamacalls. Okay, which means I also need to test this. Just put a line here. Nope, okay, project. I'm gonna need to project something. Redone sleeve. Gonna need to project this. Just put a line here. Like here. Make that like 7. Make that like 6 actually. Make that like 7 actually. And I need this to come out to here. And then, nope. Yeah, okay, so now if I split this about, I don't even need to split it. Ooh, yes I do. Hang on. So now if I just extrude this a little bit to about here-ish. All right. Okay. This one. This I'm renaming to LP counter. deleting this so that I can put the new text box on it. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Make it about 6.5. Make that like 3. Okay. So now bring back this and no. We don't sleeve. Just like that. And that. I need it to be about 0.4. Bring back the sketch. Make it about 3. And then extrude that. Bring back the body 0.4. Okay. Then get rid of the sketch. Okay. Then if I just put a sketch here and I figure out whichever one is the widest. Yeah, it's probably the 2. It could be the 5. Let me see. No, it's the 2. Because, like, if I can, I might as well, right? Alright, put that down there, and then okay. Then mirror this. Okay, and then trim it, and then extend it. Yes, I understand. Freaking. Okay, fine. Way the heck up. And then way the heck up. What? Where'd that go? Jeez. Wait, I did that wrong. Hang on. Okay. What I really need to do is this. Okay, and then these go all the way down. This goes down to here. Like, I might as well make the gaps in these all be the same size, right? Okay. Okie dokie. And then how much of a gap is there between these then? 0.627? Okay. So then I don't want that. Real quickly. No. 1 minus 0.627 is that. Multiply it by 2 is 0.746. So I gotta add that to whatever size this was. Why is this 8? Why is this driven? Why is this driven? Whatever, because I'm just gonna force it. 0.373. Okay. Then that's going to go all the way down. Until it's collinear with this. Oh, that's why it's driven. Okay. In fact, just make it 9. There. There. Okay. So, now I've got this and I've got this. So what I'm going to do now... Oh, interesting. It has to be able to show 0. So I'm going to do now is... Guess I can test this now, huh? Except I kind of don't like this being where it is. If that's going to be there, right? I'm trying to... If that was going to show 0, then this would have to be smaller. Okay. This got joined with it though, didn't it? Yeah, okay. Okay. So now it's all one piece. I don't like that. That is 0.8. That can be thicker without increasing the size of anything. Oh. Gonna go ahead and move that there. Okay. Because what I need to do is test out essentially the idea of this. Let me bring back this one and rename this to LP counter. And is that let's see. Oh, that's significantly smaller. Cool. No, it's not. It's not significantly smaller. It's about the same size. But if I move this, right, that'd be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. And hopefully, ooh, that's pretty far down. That's pretty far down. Let me imagine that on my arm real quick. That would be, if I remember correctly, that's approximately the size of a card. Putting that on my arm. Oof, that is pretty far down. But also, it's not so far down that it's like gonna be a problem. So it's fine, right? Because if I was to get my my dealer real quick and compare that to a card, it's about the same size as a card as well. So yeah, I think I have enough now to test out all the concepts here, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and save these. Put them in Fusion exports, dual disks, 2-player v1.5, new folder, sleeve upgrade, and save. Okay. Rename this. Oh no, yeah. Rename that to. I'm gonna rename this to concept testing, and save this. And then I'll get these printed out, and then I'll see how well they work. I mean, I know for a fact that this ought to be curved instead of straight, and I'm pretty sure that this is going to need to be thickened up. See, but yeah. Why didn't I just move this all the way? Whatever. Anyways, I'll get these printed then, and then I'll see about and then I have to print at least far enough to have some of this in there, and then I can test everything I need to test. And then I'll print this obviously separately, duh. And then I will see how well these concepts work. Oh, that's right. I need these to be half. I need these to be half the size. I'll do that later. But eventually I do need all 5 of these to fit in half the size of the sleeve. So, anyways, I'll get it printed out and see how it works. Because I'm just testing concepts right now. So, I will see. Alright, I've got this printed out. The ideas that I had for the new sleeve, and I've got the little life point counter here, and I thought of a way to have my cake and eat it too with the life point counter. But anyways, and then I've got the Duel Blade itself, and then I've got the old sleeve to compare the new one to. If I look at where it is on my arm and put this new one in that spot, it fits my arm just fine. So fits my arm just fine despite the this thing being in the way. So that's pretty good. It means that I can have it there not have to increase the size of this. I'm gonna test now if if it'll flex enough for me to put the Duel Blade in it. And I didn't test it before because I don't know, I don't feel so it's not flexing much. Let me see. Okay, if I get this one, which way did it print? Hang on, this was the bottom, so this is the top, so I just gotta make sure this goes inside this side. So if this goes inside of it, then I pull this over like this. It's kind of not wanting to go in, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to redesign this. I think what I did wrong on this is not doing, like, it's not having this. It's that I didn't shape the tabs properly. Like on this one, the tabs have an angle on them to allow it to clip in. So I'll try redesigning that, and I'll go ahead and get just that printed next after I redesign that. The little tube for the life point counter is not connected very well, but it's close enough that I can test it. And I just stick it in there, right? And as you push it up and down, the different numbers show. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0 won't show up because the tab here, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So that's pretty good, and it can go pretty far, but it goes about, I need to see where it goes. It goes about, pull it out here, this far. So like if I shrunk it a little bit, I could get it to fit in half of it, but I don't think I'll need to do that, because I realized, suppose that these cards were the life point counters, I could probably just do that, right? Have one on top of the other. Anyways, so now to test the hand holdy bit, and it's too small, too thin for 7, too tight for 7, but 1 is good, and then if you add in the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fourth one starts getting a bit iffy, fifth one, sixth one is a bit iffy, and then the seventh one, yeah, it's too tight. So I'll need to increase the distance from here to there, from here, right, that point there to there, because that was 2, I believe, is how I said it. It should be like 4 or 5, not 4 or 5. It should be like 2.5 to 3. But this is a silly shape for this to be. It should be connected on both. This should be connected on both sides. I'm gonna redraw the actual whole sleeve though. I'm gonna do my best to keep what I got, but I'm gonna redo the sleeve. And then let me see something. At the moment, because it's 1.2 millimeters, oh, I see, it's because this one, if I let this go down, let me try that. So this actually broke. Little piece broke off, so I'm going to test the piece that isn't broken. So if I like squish it down and I get it, it's hard to see through the camera. What about this side? Nah, that's not working. I can maybe force it, but that feels wrong. Oh yeah, look. Oh, interesting. How interesting. So that's not coming off, but I mean, well, if I force it off, but it's kind of, look, it's bent like permanently here. I can't get it back. So yeah, so the changes that I will need to make are kind of complicated. I need to make it so that I have two of these overlapping one another inside the sleeve. I need to connect the sleeve slot on both ends so that it doesn't open up like this. And I need to fix this whole clip-in system, which I think I also need to make the actual sticks here a little shorter than they are. So that's what I'll have to do. This though, this is fine. This is pretty much perfect. Goes in, can fold up and bend the way it needs to, and it stops where it doesn't fit, and then you can slide it in and out. So yeah,